Now you know I had to come in here as soon as that game went off and sit down and talk about this. Yes, as you see, Coach Walker is a Denver Broncos fan. I was so ready for this season start to see exactly how my Broncos would fare against the competition. For the past 2 years, we made changes to the offense and defense, and we still haven't gotten it together. I'm trying to understand what in the heck is going on here. But tonight, the Broncos took on the Tennessee Titans, so let's get into it. Oh, boy. Yeah, welcome back to Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. And if you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. Links are listed below in the description. Don't forget, subscribe, click those thumbs up, guys. Let's continue to keep growing this channel. I'm proud of all of you, and I thank you guys for following me. Thank you. But yeah, guys, this game started real close in the beginning, only because the kicker, Gostowski, for the Titans couldn't hit a daggone field goal to save his life. I mean, if he was standing in the end zone and could take the ball and just throw it over his head to cross the upright, he still would miss. How bad he was missing tonight. Terrible. It seems the Titan kicking game has just followed on through into this season with the same type of chaos they had last year, where they had kickers that just couldn't make kicks. But hey, he even missed a daggone extra point kick that would have tied the game 14-all. But hey, can't cry with spilt milk. When you dealt the hand with the kicker, you got to take it. It's like that. It's the same way when you're playing fantasy football. If you get a kicker like that, hey, if he could possibly help you win the game and he miss a kick of 4 or 5, then guess what? You got to suck it up and deal with it. But yeah, that's pretty much what the Tennessee Titans had to deal with yesterday. But yeah, I mean, Tennessee, they gave the Broncos, they gave us every opportunity known to man to win the game. I mean, like I said, missed kicks, all of that good stuff. But the Broncos defense, they played good. I got to give them credit. They played good. But. When you start seeing wide open, daggone catches, the go-ahead touchdown, the receiver was wide open because we're not communicating. We're not communicating out there on the field. We're not, we're not letting each other know what's happening. I mean, and they just looked overwhelmed. I mean, that defensive back group looked very overwhelmed last night, and I just got to be honest with you. Now, the one individual I'm going to talk about here, A.J. Bouye, listen, this guy has been hurt since he came into the league. A.J. Bouye, he couldn't cover a daggone mattress with a daggone king size, with a California king cover. That's how bad the coverage was yesterday. I don't know if it was the fact that you saw Corey Davis. I mean, he was knocking the defensive backs off of him for knocking the Denver Broncos defensive backs off of him like they were wet washcloths. I mean, I felt bad for some of them guys last night. And then you turn around and you add Derrick Henry into that mix. I mean, they just kept putting it on our line last night. They just kept giving them to us. 31 times for 116 yards. I mean, you already knew. Last year we stopped them. We stopped them for, I think it was like 39 yards, something like that. And then when they turned back around, they looked at the total as far as how many rushes he had, how many times he rushed the ball, and the number of yards he had gotten. It was like 59 yards at that point. And that was like midway to the third quarter. And then all of a sudden I look up at the end of the game. I said, wait a minute, how many yards did he rush for? 116. So yeah, the defensive line, our defensive line was on it. But when you hit that second level, what you got? Linebackers, they were lost as well. I mean, they just like A.J. Bouye out there making executive decisions. They was making some business decisions last night. Do I really want to hit Henry, or do I just want to go ahead and let him go by? I mean, I know as you see, I got the 18. I mean, Omaha ain't coming back no time soon, so I'm gonna have to just suck it up and deal with Luck. Deal with Locke, but I'll give Locke credit. Locke, when he gets out the pocket, he's able to scramble and throw the ball. The only problem is he got a little over anxious, and he didn't manage the clock when the game was on the line. And not to mention, he threw one pass where he had the receiver, he just overshot him. And I think over time that they will grow with that. They will get that together. They get the timing down a little bit better. And Melvin Gordon, he had a pretty good game yesterday, except for the fumble. But like I said, I can't complain. We lost Lindsey to an injury. I'm hoping Lindsey is okay. I'm thinking he probably gonna be out maybe a week or two. And I understand, but like I said, the two-headed monster in that backfield, you got to figure it out. And if they find a way to put the both of them out there on the field together, that's even more dangerous. Our receivers, our young receivers, they're looking good, but we're still a few pieces away. We're definitely a few pieces away on the offensive defense, and especially when y'all sent, I believe you sent Harris to one of our cornerbacks when y'all brought A.J. Bouye in here to pay him all his money. You guys gonna send Harris to, I think it was San Diego. I'm still trying to understand why. I mean, were you guys upset with him trying to get him, get him out of there or something or another? Was he getting old? I mean, I'm trying to understand. The guy was still covering folks, and he wasn't afraid to hit somebody. This guy here, and like I said, every season, even with the Jaguars, oh, I'm hurt. Come on, man. We need some ballers in here. Elway, I know you're not going to touch the field no time soon, but brother, if you ain't going to strap that helmet back on and put that 7 on and give me that type of work that you used to give Bernie Kosar and them Cleveland Browns back in the late 80s, my brother, you're going to have to get us some players in here that's going to come bring us some work. We're trying to get another championship. Three ain't enough. We need some more. 3 ain't enough. You understand? We got to get some more in there. So let's get this thing rolling. But guys, like I said, I gave, I'm not gonna kill my team too bad, but like I said, I honestly believe, I'm just gonna be honest. I honestly believe we're gonna be in the draft this season. That's just straight up and down. We're gonna be in the draft this season. Like I said, Elway, if you ain't putting on your orange number 7 and slapping on the helmet and go get the three amigos to come back and come out there and run the routes, brother. And get Carl. Matter of fact, bring Carl Mecklenburg back and stick him back at the daggone linebacker, the middle linebacker position. Because I don't know what them linebackers was doing last night. Everybody looked like they was confused. But hey, like I said, guys, I know. We got to get together. I know everybody, was doing their thing, as far as the not being able to practice and COVID and all this other stuff. My Broncos are going to play the Pittsburgh Steelers next week. That defensive core are going to get some more work next week. We're going to see what they're going to do. Guys, I'm just hoping and praying Ben Roethlisberger don't sling that ball around the field next week where it has my head spinning. But guys, I'm going to ask you this question. For all my Pittsburgh fans out there, who do you have next week? Do you have your Pittsburgh Steelers or you have your Denver Broncos? Me, I'm going to ride with my team, but we're going to see what they're going to do. But until next time, guys, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, follow us on social media. The links are listed down below. And don't forget to subscribe and click them thumbs up, guys. Like the videos. Let's get that algorithm rolling a little bit more. And always remember, guys, be that one and lead.